Radical.
What you just saw was a video of me going around the electronics section, the gaming section of a Walmart, just like I did with Target, and we're trying to figure out if places like Target and Walmart are getting rid of Xbox systems and games. I've heard several things, several different things. I think Narc Ill 420 told me that their local Walmart, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, it didn't have much of anything. Now, correct me if I'm wrong there, Narc Ill 420, but I think you told me that they didn't have anything. This is my findings at one of my local Walmarts. So we're going to do this in a series of slides. And this is basically just some screen caps I took from that video that you saw before, just slowed down. As you can see, the Xbox game case isn't looking too good. Not too good. It's the only game case that I saw that seems to be dedicated to Xbox. But there is some stuff here. You see a Elden Ring. You see Metal Gear Solid, Snake Eater, heavily promoted up there on the top. College Football 26, Tony Hawk Pro Skater, MLB The Show, Assassin's Creed Shadows, some Grand Theft Autos. So FIFA's in the corner at the very bottom shelf you can't see. And I believe a Sonic game, I want to say. So it's not a whole lot. It's not empty. Oh, of course, there's a Call of Duty Black Ops. Not empty, but I would say the funding is half empty on this game case here. Next slide, we see kind of a combination between Switch, PlayStation 4, 5, and Xbox. Now, what you notice here is there's not a whole lot of green in this case. Now, to the left, I think there's even more blue. To the right, there's even more red. But there's just a little tiny sliver of green, and that being Red Dead, 2 Grand Theft Autos, and a Fortnite. That's not looking too good. I'm shocked to see a Mortal Kombat XL in there. Also, off to the corner you can't see, it's 2 different Need for Speed games. Need for Speed Heat, which is kind of an older game, but yeah, I'm not going to say that there's more PS4 versus all the Xbox, but it's a surprising number of PS4 that I saw there. So that system actually still, I mean, a lot of people still play on their PS4. Okay, next slide. We have the Xbox system case. And what you notice is they got 2 Logitech steering wheels for the Forza, I guess, down there. There's a tag. God, it was cut off here. But there's a tag for the $648 Xbox Series X. And there's no Xbox in the bottom there. That's what the games systems would be. There's also no Series S. So no Series S, no X, and I don't think exactly they're sold out. Now above that, there's actually some more headphones, some stuff of that nature. And I don't know if it picks up in the slide here, but I did see a section where there was a good bit of Xbox controllers. But, that's a very popular controller. You even use those on PC. So wherever you go, you're going to probably see a good bit of Xbox controllers. We're just trying to figure out, you know, about the systems and the games. Next up, we have this cursed section with all the video game cards. Bleh, all little stupid cards here. The gift cards, and you see the red, green, and blue. I'll tell you one thing. There's more Xbox gift cards than video games. So will they paint over that section with blue or red? Upcoming, going into 2026, we will see. We will see. But for now, at least here, Xbox has equal footing with the PlayStation and the Nintendo. Next up, we have a slide. It is a pretty healthy looking PlayStation 5 case. You got a PlayStation 5 to the right there. That looks to be the disc version of the Slim. Then you got various DualShocks. Is that DualShock 4, I would say? Yeah, so they even have some DualShock 4s. The red, blue, silver, and black. Or is that a different kind of controller to the right? Is that the super expensive one? Yeah, very, very pretty healthy looking game case. It's been fuller there. I've seen it in the past, but you can't get much fuller than that. That's pretty full for the PlayStation 5 game case. Next up, we have what I saw at this Walmart, the only section to where there's a dedicated TV. Used to be you go in these places and there used to be a dedicated Xbox system running Forza. There used to be a dedicated PlayStation area, but this is just one area, and it's for the Nintendo Switch. And it looks to be running a Super Street Fighter type game. And I think this might be the very last slide. This is the Xbox. Well, shit. Sorry. This is the Nintendo Switch section. Looks to be. I mean, hell, I can't tell you the difference. I don't have a Switch. I can't tell you the difference between the Switch 2 and the Switch 1 case. I just know it's a lot of damn Switch games. And this is really just the tip of the iceberg. Not only. This is the next aisle over. Not only on the first aisle did I see really mostly Nintendo Switch in that general game section, but there's a whole aisle, two sides. I don't know if I didn't show anything more from this side. You saw it in the video, but here's just a screen cap. If you pay attention, the right side past that video display was all carrying cases and stuff like that. And then the left is all video games. So by far and large, the Nintendo Switch, and you might see this basically everywhere you go, the Nintendo Switch has the best physical game presence at any Walmart. Number 2 would be PlayStation, and distant 3, it's going to be Xbox. But usually that's how it was, at least for the last couple of years at these places. I would just say in my experience, the answer is yeah. I mean, yeah, kinda. I didn't see any systems, saw controllers, and there are indeed, in my experience, there are still Xbox games at least, and a tag for a console. But we will see going into 2026 or even a year from now how all this looks.